Mathematics class. This class is for class 9. Chapter we were studying was triangles, and this is in continuation of the last class in which we were discussing exercise 10.1. We have already discussed up to 9 questions. Now 10th, 11th, 12th are left. Why I am doing these questions? So that you may get an idea how to write the proof. Later on I will be skipping between one or two questions, but now you need to know how do we write, and that is why I am repeating it again and again. First statement should be there. So statement I have taken as a question. Then what is given, according to the given, then we draw the diagram. Then with the diagram we write what is required to prove, and in case we are doing any construction, it comes after proof. Construction comes after proof, and then we write down the proof. Now in this question number 10, it is given that in the adjoining figure, diagram is given. ABC is a triangle, D is the midpoint of BC, and AB is equal to AC. So what I have taken, it is given AB is equal to AC, it means this side and this side of the triangle are equal. Plus they say that D is the midpoint of BC. If D is the midpoint, it means BD and DC will be equal. It implies that, or you can say that what is given, BD is equal to DC. This is given, but it is hidden. You have to understand. Now the question says prove that ABD, this triangle, let's say first triangle, is congruent to ACD or second triangle. So what we generally do when we write the proof, first we write which two triangles we are taking. So in triangle ABD and triangle ACD, what we can say, first thing, AB is equal to AC. Why? Because it is given. Second point, we can say BD is equal to DC. This is also given, since they say that D is the midpoint of BC. Now you have to prove that these two triangles are congruent by using SSS. It is given in the question, using SSS. SSS means side. It means the third thing that you are going to consider is only the one side that is left. So what is that one side left? AD is left. And you can see that AD is common in both the triangles. So we can say that AD is equal to AD, and reason is common. Now you can see that all the three sides of first triangle are equal to the corresponding three sides of the second triangle. So we can say that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD by SSS. Now second part, you have to prove that AD is the bisector of angle A. If this AD bisects angle A, it means that this angle and this angle have to be equal. So when the two triangles are congruent, then you can say all the elements, 6 elements of first triangle are equal to the corresponding 6 elements of the other triangle. So according to that rule, we can say angle BAD is equal to angle CAD by CPCT. This angle B corresponds to C will be equal, BD and DC are equal, AB and AC are equal, AD and AD is common, angle BAD and CAD are equal. So we can say that angle BAD, this angle, and angle CAD are equal. Why? Reason is CPCT. So we can say therefore AD bisects angle A. Next, third point, we have to prove that AD is perpendicular to BC. Means AD is this, and perpendicular means these two angles should be 90 degree. So we know that angle BDA, this angle, is equal to angle CDA. Why? Again by CPCT. This angle and this angle will be equal. But we know that BDC total is a straight line. But we know that angle BDC is equal to 180 degree or a straight angle or a straight line. Straight angle, let's say. Now BDA and CDA are equal. Let's say that they are equal to x. Let us say that they are equal to x. Now BDC can be written as angle BDA plus angle CDA. BDC, total this angle means BDA. This, suppose this is a straight line, this is this. So this is BDC. So this angle plus this angle is BDC. So BDC can be written as BDA and CDA is equal to 180. But since we know that these two angles are equal and we have taken them as x, so x plus x is equal to 180, implies that 2x is equal to 180, implies that x is equal to 90 degree. Means this angle is 90 as well as this angle is 90. If these angles are 90, so we can say that therefore AD is perpendicular to BC. That is the proof. I hope you must have understood this. Now let's move on to the next question. Next question is question number 11. In this it is given that AB and CD are two straight lines which bisect each other at point O. Bisect means dividing into two equal parts. It means AO is equal to OB and OC or CO is equal to OD. First thing you have to prove that AC is equal to BD. AC is equal to BD. So we will take triangle AOC and triangle BOD. What we can see, first thing is AO is equal to OB, that is given. Second point is OC. OC is equal to OD, that is also given. Now third, we can say that this angle and this angle are equal. Why they are equal? Because they are vertically opposite angles. We know when two lines intersect, then vertically opposite angles are equal. So these make vertically opposite angles. So we can say that angle AOC is equal to angle BOD, and reason is vertically opposite angles. So side angle side and corresponding side angle side. So we can say triangle AOC is congruent to triangle BOD by what rule? Side angle side rule. Side angle side rule, second rule. Now if the triangles, let's say this is the first triangle and second triangle. Now if the triangles are equal, then all the 6 elements of one triangle are equal to the 6 elements of other triangle. So we can say therefore AC is equal to BD by what rule? CPCT. Now we move on to the second part. Second part, they say prove that angle CAB is equal to angle ABD. CAB means this angle is equal to angle ABD. ABD means this angle. Now if all the elements of this triangle 1 and triangle 2 are equal, it means corresponding elements, let's make separate diagram. This is one A, O, C, and this is the second triangle that we have proved, O, B, D. We have said that AO is equal to OB since it was given. Because they say that O bisects AB. So this and this will be equal. So AO corresponds to OB. Similarly, CO corresponds to OD. And this correspond to each other. Similarly, this and this correspond to each other. So it means that angle A corresponds to angle B. So we can say that CAB is equal to ABD by what reason? CPCT, or you can say even corresponding angles, you can say. Now these angles which correspond to each other, it means these angles are equal, we have already proved. Now these angles which correspond to each other and they are equal, they can be considered as alternate interior angles when we draw these lines. Now these lines, and if they act as alternate interior angle, it means we can say that this AC side and BD side are parallel to each other, because this angle and this angle are equal, we have proved, so they can be considered as alternate interior angles. So if these can be considered as alternate interior angles, we can say AC and BD are parallel. AC and BD are parallel. Anyway, now next point is, third point, you have to prove that AD is parallel to CB. So AD and CB have to be proved parallel. So one thing you can see, that if these two angles and these two angles are equal, then it is very true that the third angle has to be equal, because 180 minus some of these angles will become C, and 180 minus B and O will become B. So we can say that this angle and this angle are equal. Why? Because in this triangle we have said, in this first triangle, second triangle. First triangle we have said that this angle and this angle are equal. And we have also said that this angle and this angle are equal. So only one angle is left, that will be 180 minus sum of these two angles. Similarly, this angle will also be 180 minus sum of these two angles. Now sum of these two angles and these two angles are equal, since these two angles are equal. So we can say that angle D, we can say that angle A, we can say that angle ADC, angle ADC is equal to angle BCD, is equal to angle BCD. What reason? Angle sum property. Angle sum property, either you write it or you just do it. They are equal. Why? Because it has been explained. These two are equal, these two are equal sum. So when these two angles are equal, then obviously these two angles will also behave as alternate interior angles if we draw these lines BC and AD also. So if we draw these BC and AD, this angle and this angle will become alternate interior angles. So they can be considered as alternate interior angles. Why it was proved? I have explained it over here. Now you can write, since they are acting as alternate interior angles. So therefore we can say that AD is parallel to CB or BC. Now when AD and BC are parallel, and this and everything is equal in this also, as well as everything is equal in this also, we have to prove that AD is equal to BC. We know that when diagonals bisect each other, that happens in a parallelogram. So we can say that ABCD is a parallelogram, because it is given that this is equal to this and this is equal to this. So we can say that ABCD is a parallelogram. Since ABCD is a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel and equal. Or one more thing we have said, that AC and BD are parallel, at the same time AD and BC are parallel. So if two opposite sides are parallel, then again it is a parallelogram. So we can say that ABCD is a parallelogram, and if it is a parallelogram, we know that opposite sides of the parallelogram are equal and parallel. So simply you can say, therefore AD is equal to CB. That is the proof. So now we move on to the next question. Now next we have taken question number 12. They say in the adjoining figure find the values of x and y. So this is the diagram. It is given that we have taken that this straight line. Let us name it as x and y, and these two vertices as a and b. It is given already that AY is equal to BY. How can we make? Because you can see these two lines. It means this side and this side is equal, and AX is equal to BX. Also it is given that AX is equal to BX. How can we make? Because it's one line and one line. Now it is given that this angle is 35, this is 2x plus 5, this is y plus 5, this is 46. Find the value of x and y. So you can say that in triangle first and second, this side is equal to this side is equal to this side, and xy is common. So what we can say? We can say in triangle AXY and triangle BXY, we can say AX is equal to BXY because it is given. Second point, we can say that AY is equal to BY because it is also given. And third point, we can say that XY is equal to XY because it is common to both the triangles. So we can say that triangle AXY is congruent to triangle BXY. When the triangles are congruent, we know that all the 6 elements of one triangle are equal to the corresponding 6 elements of the other triangle. It means this angle will be equal to this. So we can say angle AYX is equal to angle BYX. Reason is CPCT. But angle AYX is given to you as 35, BYX is given to you 2x plus 5. When you solve, it will become x, you will get as 30 upon 2, that is 15 degrees. We got the value of x. Similarly, we can say angle AXY is equal to angle BXY. Reason is CPCT. So AXY is y plus 5 and BXY is 46. So y is equal to 46 minus 5, that is 41 degree. That is the final value. Now this finishes your first exercise. In this first exercise, we discuss generally problems based on these two rules, SSS and SAS. So now in the next exercise, these two rules will be used, ASA or AAS and RHS. So we'll continue with the next class in some time. So by the time, you keep on studying, keep on practicing, because maths only comes by practice. As much as you practice, your concepts will become more and more clear. So please continue practicing, stay at home, stay blessed. Thank you, and please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.